All right, there we go. We have a few minutes until the market is open, and we are currently quite bullish inside of the market. I do have my buy zone right here, this one and this one. And we actually gave a reaction pre-session opening, so I didn't execute on this trade, and wasn't a good confirmation either, so I didn't want to execute on this. We do have some intraday seller up top here, so I just want to see how we react to him as well. Currently we are bullish, so I'm expecting a break of this high, but yeah, let's see what happens on the session open. So session opening in like 20 seconds. Looking for take a long trade if we pull back to this level once again. Yeah, pretty much. So if you can pull back to these areas for a long, or if you can take out this low, then the market is so quick right now. It looks good again for a long, so quick. Yeah, this too quick, bro. Let's see how it goes. It's too quick, this shit. In the zone, heavy buying, absorption, strong buying, trap selling. Yeah, fucking quick, man. I have to have my stop here. Not used to trade with this volatility. It's crazy. Right into the zone. Get a good confirmation on the footprint. Pull back. And I have to have my stop right here, protected by these bubbles. It's so easy to make mistakes when the spreads and volatility is so high. I have to be super quick. Really like this absorption. Back above this level, right into the zone, right into the point of control. Yeah, bro, this is a clean trade. This is a clean. Let me show you this. Now we have this. Yeah, this area is stopping us. A large amount of volume right here. Don't like this. No, at least de-risked 0.5 R. So let me show you why that zone was incredibly good. So if you look at this in 5 chart and if we draw the volume profile, so we see that this is exactly on the point of control that price reacted to. I don't like these lower highs. Damn, bro. Yeah, either way I'm de-risked, but this doesn't look good as of now. Can't do anything else. Need a clean break above these highs. Pretty good sign that we're starting to go above it at least. If you get a clean break, I can go break even. That's not good. I have to go according to my rules. Complete BE. When I get a big trade coming in, I can't let that reverse into me. Yeah, this level is, let's see if you break above this bubble. This is a key level inside of the market as well. We see a lot of volume inside of this candle right here. So this is why we are struggling. So we need a good break. We need a good break. Damn, man, what's happening here? This passive seller is not letting us go. Need a good break above this. I'm not willing to stay in the trade if the market comes down now. That's okay. Buyers are really trying because we are seeing that they're buying and buying at higher and higher prices, but we are stuck in between this seller and these buyers. Since we are bullish, should potentially take this out, but better to be on the safe side. Whoa, that's why. Damn, bro. Shit. Freaking hell. Did I get, holy crap, instead of instead of going break even, I took 2 complete losses because of this. Damn. This slippage just gave me -2 R. Damn, holy freaking hell, bro. Imagine taking 2 full losses on a break even. Crazy, bro. -5.5k. Thank you. Crazy slippage. The only thing that is pretty awesome is that these volume bubbles right here, and that we start to mark this out. We had volume bubbles right here, which means that there was a large amount of transactions right here, and these weren't letting price to go higher. All right, and this is the thing that I spotted. And yeah, we had a lot of buying going on, but this is the thing that I spotted, and I saw that the buyers were trying, but failing. So probably this is some kind of inside information that this is going to happen, right? So these tweets by Mr. Donald J. Trump is literally manipulating the heck out of the market every single day. And me taking 2 losses instead of break even. Yeah, 2.1 R minus instead of a break even. It's not my fault. I did the analysis correctly, so I can't let this affect me going into the next trade. So it sucks, but it was only the leader account that didn't get this slippage. Damn, man. So I can't let this affect my future decisions instead of the market leader. So let's see. Yeah, approaching my sell level. Let's see what happens here. Approaching the sell level. What do we get, bro? Approaching my sell level. What's happening here? Much better if you can go all the way up here. Not necessary, but much better. Okay, something's happening right now. All right. There's a major battle at this zone. Looks good for shorts. Pull back a little bit more. Now short. It's fucking annoying. Let's see. One more bullet in my gun. Let's see what happens here. All right, approaching a very good buy zone. Let's see what happens here. So we had a perfect candlestick confirmation, but not a very good order flow confirmation, and the market rallied. I'm looking for a pullback on to take a continuation from this area. Let's see what happens here. I wanted to touch the blue zone. It would be very nice, but not necessary. I wanted at least to come to this white zone. Even better if we can come all the way down there. Let's see. What's up, bro? Yeah, this one looks good. This one actually looks good. Pullback, B-shape, trap selling, heavy selling. We got selling balance at the lows. Let's target here. We have a cluster of sellers. Yeah, let's target there. I really like this selling balance at these lows. Exactly where this buyer came in. Broke above this, pull back. Yeah, looks good to be honest. This area is tested though. Let's have it right here. Let's see the FP. It's not a big trade, but yeah, one tick below. Yeah, I really like this. So we got some heavy selling coming in, tapping our level where we previously had a large amount of buyers. Then we break above this seller, so we trap this seller. Then we go higher, then we pull back. Then on the pullback, we place a higher low with not a large amount of sellers, but what I really like is this selling balance at the lowest part of the wick. And by that we also create something that is called a B shape on the footprint. Not very clean one, but the imbalance here at these lows is what I really liked. Yeah, that's what I really liked. And the problem is that the market literally died as soon as I entered. We can clearly see how clean, how many trapped selling we have at these lows. Looks clean, but the market just don't want to lift. So come on, I need Trump to tweet or something. Has been tweeting the whole day. When I take my trade, it doesn't tweet. Now we start to break above these highs. It starts to look good. And then this level is going to be my de-risking level. Yep, clean close. Can de-risk here. Basically now can de-risk a little bit. De-risk, yes. Why not, bro? That's a good de-risk area. Yep, GAF. Right, so last attempt of the day. Let's see if we can pull back to this level. Let's see what we can do. It's something clean. Okay, let's try this. Try this once again. Equal lows. Break and hold above the point of control. Good B shape. Target for this. Really like those equal lows. Really like that we have 85 of trapped selling, but market goes higher. Let me see my target. This is my target. Target is here. A very good target. Very good entry. B-shape pullback. Basically go break even. Now let it run. See what it wants to do. So there is no more reason for it to pull back anymore. This was the pullback already. Oh crap. Shit. Can I please be slipped in on the positive side now? Shit. Alright. Damn, fucking Trump tweets, man. It's funny that you hear order filled before the candle is even there. Then you know something crazy happened. Yeah, so damn, that was sick. Anyway, so this was the zone I wanted to target, and you see the reaction from it. So I'm not in a mood to target a new high since we have this major roadblock above us. So yeah, this was it required 2 attempts to take this trade. The first ones looked very good before the market started to consolidate, but we got it. Damn, that was crazy. Yeah, so this is why this area was such a good take profit area, and you can clearly see that market is currently struggling here. I don't know if you're gonna break above it, but since it is quite late on a Friday, I don't want to stick around and find out, to be honest. So yeah, very hard trading session to trade since we flipped our contextual bias several times, and also these tweets and news that came out during the session actually made the session crazy volatile. So very hard session to trade, even though the moves looks clean, and the trade that I actually missed right here, I didn't have a good confirmation for it. And I actually saw a trade right here that I wanted to short, but I stayed disciplined and waited for my buy trade instead. So this is I was looking at this short. It looked super good to short it because I knew that with a high likelihood that we will drop to this area. Yes, we are bullish, but I'm trying to short into the very strong buyer because there was nothing literally that could stop me right here, but I stayed disciplined and didn't take the short. Waited for the long. The long didn't confirm. Good. So that sucked. So I was looking at this. This is actually one of my M1 confirmation, but on this pullback, I wanted something like this. In this pullback, I wanted something like this with a clean footprint V shape like this, but no, nothing. The market rallied. We found new buyers here, and here we got the full M1 confirmation once again. Took the trade. The market wanted to fuck around, but then we broke higher, pulled back to the point of control, and we got this confirmation right here. So it was a pretty good trade, but although the session wasn't very profitable, but still not all trading sessions are profitable. What is important is that you take the correct setups, correct confirmations, and if you earn, then you earn. If you don't, then you learn. So that's the motto of trading. So with that being said, I'm gonna call it a session, and this is like 3 hours before the session closing on a Friday, so it's a good time to call it a session. So see you in the next one.